into their bench, Grant, we'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. And another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Trey Lyles is out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Sabonis in its center.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
Sabonis with a screen on George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. The three ball. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Outside Monk. Lyles a screen. This one for three. And it's Monk missing. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Harden drawing the double team. Pass to Zubac. To the middle. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Yeah, in the paint, Zubac is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
That one drops for him. Zubac has got 6 points.
Nice job by Zubac using his size, just making his presence felt.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Monk. Tipped away. Pass to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Back to Murray. Shoots over Harden. And that one's long. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis getting his entire body up that time for the jam.
Leonard with a screen on Fox. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Picked by Sabonis. And Fox powers it home.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Leonard for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And here's Sabonis outside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise. You know, Brent, one thing about Domantas Sabonis, he definitely helps their offensive flow.
Yeah, he's one of the better screeners in the league, and you know this, Grant. Those dribble handoff plays create so much movement, space, and rhythm to an offense. That's where Sabonis really excels.
Monk against Leonard. Three-pointer. And it's Monk missing. The Clippers in the lead. Outside for Harden. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. The putback. It's good on the putback.
One of the things the coaching staff loves about Murray, just doesn't quit on a play.
Got a piece of it. Oh, Fox with a steal. Over to the left wing. Lyles, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Monk. Lyles a screen. Monk with it. Guarded now by George. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
And he was fouled in the act. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
P.J. Tucker, 1 shot.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
26 seconds left in the first. Out to Sabonis. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Sabonis has got 8.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have Domantas step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Inside, plenty of space. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by George.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Off target at the rim.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's an aggressive defense.
Ivica Zubac, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Ivica Zubac's out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox are a great tandem. Sabonis said, quote, "He lets me be me. A starting point guard usually doesn't like the big man bringing up the ball, but he lets me do my thing, and I feel like we feed off of each other. He's so fast. He get to the rim, I can get him open, and then let him do his thing, so it works both ways." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Monk passes to Fox. On target from range. He's got 7.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
And the claw at work, just one reason why he's always a threat to lead the league in steals. Jump starts the fast break there.
The Kings trailing. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. Here's Sabonis. Back to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Time for T-shirt. Come on now. Wow.
Harrison Barnes is checked in for Lyles.
Number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Monk. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative, and you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three. And you got to keep them guessing.
Sabonis with a screen on Harden. Monk into the lane. And here's Sabonis outside. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Tucker gets it to go.
We've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
LA basketball.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
Looks like this could be a bounce-back year for the Clippers, Brent, after they were knocked out early last season.
Yeah, you just shake your head and you think about this team not being healthy and how far they could go. But that's part of it, right? No PG or Kawhi late in the series. They're looking for some redemption this year, and you feel like it's their last shot.
Leonard outside. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. And the jam by George.
Leonard usually has humble assist numbers, but that doesn't mean he's not going to keep his eyes open.
On the wing, Murray. Fox outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Leonard passes to Tucker. Out to Leonard from outside the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Sabonis has got 10.
Sabonis working close in the basket. He likes those tight quarters, and he's so skilled down there.
Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Taking a look at the Kings. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Outside, Highland. Westbrook, the pass to Highland. Beyond the arc. Westbrook can't hit. And Sacramento's shooting has been great this game. 58%. Sabonis outside. Picked by Sabonis. Monk for 3. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. 10 points for him.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning coach of the year, Allie. Thank you.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. Still no points. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the pick. Pass to man. And stolen by Murray. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Three-pointer, Fox. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Does De'Aaron Fox know that this is a game and not the morning shoot-around?
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Highland attacks. And they pick up 2. And the Clippers lead by 8.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Mitchell, the pass to Lynn. Here's Duarte. Pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lynn. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter that close. Lynn being aggressive right now every time he's getting the ball in the paint.
To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Highland. Powell, left side. His man. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's Herter with the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Herter making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Plumlee, a screen on Herter. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Westbrook. Here's man. Now here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Back to man. Shot clock at 5. To the wing, right side. Launches it. Got a hand on it.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use, Lynn throws that one away.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. To the inside. Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Westbrook against Herter. Pass to McGee. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Leonard with a screen on Herder. Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Always a threat from range. Give Kawhi those looks. That's at your own risk.
Here's McGee. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well.
Time to take
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
1 quarter remaining.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard with a screen on Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
And Kawhi adding a floater to his game is a nightmarish scenario for any defender.
Fox outside. Picked by Sabonis. Murray against Leonard. He's got a piece of it.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Back to Leonard. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Tries the spin move. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
And a little BUMP. Leonard says, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. So poised.
Three-pointer, Fox. Here's McGee. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Here he goes. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. Fox the pass to Murray. Sabonis outside. Stolen by Harden. And George with the jam.
Great timing there. Paul George rising up, collecting the ball, and throwing it down.
Monk into the lane, looking to end the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, when the Clippers first moved to L.A., people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then they moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, a powerful owner, a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Monk passes to McGee. Counted. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Sabonis with a screen on George. Here's Fox. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
So slick with the ball. Fox getting in there and busting out a few moves.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Murray. Sabonis with it. 5 on the clock. Now here's McGee. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Harden against Monk. Pass to Murray. McGee, a screen on Leonard. Murray from outside. And the Kings with another three.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so here's Sacramento. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Zubac. Tucker with a screen on Murray. So no problem for the Clippers as they get... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For...
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards, rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Harden the pass to Zubats. Harden against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Zubats. It doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Left side, Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And that one is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
McDaniels passes to Towns. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley inside the line. Rebounded by Tucker.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Inside. And Tucker slams it in.
Nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
It's good. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Tucker has it in the corner. And George with the stuff.
Aggressive move by Paul George, not just hanging on the perimeter.
Towns kicks to Gobert. Out to the right wing. To the paint. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's George driving inside. And then George with the jam.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Edwards against George. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And the rejection by Towns. Edwards dishes to Conley. Kicks to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Leonard. Edwards drives in. That one drops for him. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Oh, aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
George passes to Leonard. 1:11 left to play here in the first. And George with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Towns is doubled. Gobert in the corner. Crafty move. Here's Edwards. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Out to Conley. And the layup is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Edwards. That's good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Looking to end the run, and the jam by Harden.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. With 4 seconds on the clock.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Harden in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
The defense on George a little too tight there. But to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years. But when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
Leonard with this screen on Conley. Leonard looking around. Shot clock at 6 to the inside. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
Anthony Edwards.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Leonard with the steal. Conley against Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and competition factors into that. Most of these guys, you don't argue, but if you have a common goal of winning, usually that takes care of everything.
Outside Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Three-pointer.
Edwards got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Leonard attacking Gobert with the block. And here is Conley. And at the top of the key, Towns. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Assist from.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
It feels like Kawhi never takes a false step. Everything he does is with purpose.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he converts the layup. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Back to Zubac. Over Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What's impressed me about Zubac is his work ethic. He's always sharpening his game, always looking to contribute, trying to improve as a big man.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mann's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bones Highland is checked in for George. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Right side Towns. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's stolen by Milton. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first half of play. The Timberwolves on top, up by 15. It's time now to go courts. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Pass to Reid. He kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Count it. And it's 7 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Anderson outside. Back to Milton. The pass to Reed. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Highland. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Plumlee with the steal. Mann passes to Powell. Highland with it. Banked in off the glass. Highland's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Passes it to Reed. The dive for the ball. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Alexander Walker. Drills it from outside. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, LeBron James joined Michael Jordan as the only NBA players who are also billionaires. But with the growth in player salaries, that's probably going to change. In fact, for those players entering the league now, every rookie class may contain 1 or 2 future billionaires. Good work if you can get it, Kevin.
Yeah. No kidding, DA. Thank you. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's such a ferocious player. Westbrook nearly snapped the rim that time.
Milton kicks to Reed. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one.
Back to Westbrook. Down low, here's Mann. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And he drives in. Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got 6.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Stolen by Reed. And now Minnesota on the fast break. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Anderson kicks to McDaniels. Back to Anderson. McDaniels with the ball. Powell's there. Alexander Walker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. Highland passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
He's explosive off 1 foot, 2 feet. Norman Powell is just an incredible athlete.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Milton. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And it's Westbrook missing. Milton looking around. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. E.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubas. And it's Harden in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. It's good.
Taking the hit, Kawhi Leonard. Great concentration.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Outside, Towns. Out to Conley. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Back to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns dishes to Gobert. Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Conley the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And George kicks to Leonard. On the wing, George. He's covered by Brown. And here's Leonard from three. It's hauled in by Brown.
LA foul. Ivica Zubac.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Clippers trail by 14. Here's George over Edwards. George, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's Edwards on the wing. Going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. George dishes to Leonard. And George with the stuff.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Conley against Harden. Out to Edwards. Feeds it to Towns.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 3. It's over Tucker. They get it back. Poked away. Gobert the pass to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Tucker slams it in.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. Here's Towns. Here's Edwards.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Outside Leonard. The three. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever. And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Leonard with the ball. Takes it off the glass.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Fires from way outside. Off the mark. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent, but much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Time to start the weekend in. All right, folks. Get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Murray. And here's Sabonis outside. Offensive board. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Conley with the ball. Fox picks him up. Edwards for 3. Counted from distance.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Edwards against Monk. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And he makes it.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. How about Malik Monk? One of the most potent scoring guards in the league, RJ.
See, people forget, B.A., that when Monk entered the league, he was only 19 years old. So it took him a couple of years to find that three-point stroke. Now, this man is instant offense and has zero fear out there.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Fox against Conley. Out to Sabonis. McGee passes to Sabonis. And here's Fox. There's the 3. Fox. Tip back in for 2.
The sweat that Fox puts in to try and do it all. His energy really sets the bar for his team.
3-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox surveying the D. There's the triple. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Towns a screen on Fox. Towns outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Monk. Sabonis right side. Pass to Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Conley. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Sabonis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Kings ball.
A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in the 2023 Grand, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Sabonis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
And here's Monk, guarded by Edwards. Monk against Edwards. And here's Sabonis outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Conley. Left side McDaniels. Towns outside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Blake Monk picks one up.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense. And that's when Towns can really hurt you.
And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And it's Monk off the drive. Towns against Fox. On the wing, Murray. Sabonis, right side. Yep, count it.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've won. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra catch.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. They have their 2 big men out there. Towns and Gobert working inside. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
He didn't have his feet planted.
McGee with a steal.
He couldn't bring the pump fake back in quickly enough, and the defender takes advantage.
Monk passes to McGee. Monk against Edwards. Back to McGee. Minnesota with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fox against Conley. To the middle. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
What an exciting season 22-23 was for Sacramento. But the run ended too soon, Richard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people were rooting for the Kings. Fresh blood in the playoffs. But in the end, it was their upstate rivals Warriors that reminded everyone who they are.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. To the inside. Oh, the tower with the power move.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Knocks it loose. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
One more time.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gobert against McGee. Back to Conley. Towns on a screen. Lets it go from deep. And Conley is good for 3. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Monk. Gets an open look and hits it. Monk's got 5 now. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Monk against Edwards. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Out to the wing. Gobert passes to Towns. Edwards with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Keegan Murray. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Fox, here we go. Pass to Sabonis. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Fox on the assist by Sabonis. 12 points for him.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Edwards with it. Checked by Murray. McDaniels against Monk. McDaniels, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Monk, and he drives in. It's blocked by Gobert. Murray finds some space. It's good from about 19 feet. Murray's got his first basket.
There's a big need for players like Murray, a player who can do damage as a spot-up shooter.
From deep, Conley. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Conley's got 13.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that's what he's doing.
Murray from outside. Keegan for 3.
Oh, I could almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
Picked by Gobert. Fox against Conley. To the paint. Gobert passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Such a wide open look. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's Mike Conley making things happen for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Get loud, let him hear it.
And Sacramento shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Domantas Sabonis out there with Murray. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question he can take over with the scoring and get his teammates involved, B.A. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all.
All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, B.A., it was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won, it was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports.
McGee, a screen on Brown. Here's Monk. And that one is stuffed right through.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. The kick out to Milton. Down low, Anderson takes him, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Here's Lyles. Anderson covers. Right wing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Anderson drives. Milton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Milton's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lyles a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brown finds Milton. Back to Brown. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Outside for Mitchell. There's a screen by Lynn.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-3 run. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
First personal foul. First
And he knocks down the first one.
at the line for your Kings.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Alexander Walker. A minute 22 left in the third. Anderson with a screen on Herter. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Duarte. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Duarte's got his first 3 points of the game.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Anderson passes to Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Lyles. Takes it inside, and the deficit down inside single digits.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Spins for 3, and the Kings with another 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
but it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Anderson with a screen on Mitchell. Milton for three. He buries it from three. Milton's got his second bucket on the night.
You're giving up a bit of height there. You could expect to get burned from downtown when you do this.
From deep, Mitchell. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use it.
That's right, everyone.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Make some noise for the final quarter.
Here's Conley. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Timeout called, the Kings. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lyles. Keegan Murray comes in for Duarte. Monk, he's checked in for Herter. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Three-pointer, Fox. And Conley grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The rebound by Murray.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Pick by Sabonis. Puts up a deep 3. Back to Monk. Just 5 on the clock. Got it from about 16 feet.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some pop, showing him off a little bit on that play.
Conley looking for an opening. And Edwards slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And here's Sabonis outside. Fox against Conley. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Free throw, no good for Fox.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Sends it home from 3-point land.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And it's Monk missing. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Conley finds Gobert. Edwards with it. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Murray with the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 14. Sabonis against Towns. Lynn in the high post. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
A true team-first guy. Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
Misses the one-handed jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis. The three is up. And that one's good. Malik Monk for three. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Mike Conley.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Monk for three. Sabonis against Edwards. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You can see the athleticism right there by the young Murray. Just a quality finish.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Monk for three. And the miss. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
And, Greg, these are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with PJ Tucker, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And over the years, we have seen Kawhi Leonard continue doors to battle through injury.
Kevin, he has been a hot topic as it relates to that loaded word, load management. But we have to be fair. Kawhi has had a number of leg and knee issues. There is a certain amount of caution you want to take where his body is concerned.
The wide open look here for Fox. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Leonard. Shakes him. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. A shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Poke loose, and George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Fox. Paul George with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Sabonis' screen on Harden. Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on George.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Now, here's Zubac.
Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
A pass to Fox. The kick out to Sabonis. Sacramento again missing. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by George.
Oh, my goodness. What an elusive move by James Harden. Not only the ability to put it on the deck, but the ability to make that shot. That's tough.
Outside, Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Fox from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
George, and he makes good on the layup. George has got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. Sabonis kicks to Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Monk's shot's good.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
George against Monk. George passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
It's Fox with the drive.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
They set the pick. Outside Leonard. It's up a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fox with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Lyles kicks to Monk. McGee sets the pick for Monk. Driving the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Now, here's Monk. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the rejection by Zubats.
How about Zubats? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for LA. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Sabonis is out there with McGee. And it's Lyles into the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Stolen by Harden. And now the Clippers on the break. And then George with the jam.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Now Monk. He has 6. Outside Fox. And the turnover again by Sacramento. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
Boy, when asked to take on this role, guys, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
Fox dishes to Monk. George with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Sabonis finds Fox. Here he goes. No good, unable to end this run. Los Angeles leading by 15. And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about 2 things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. If you want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well. Domantas Sabonis, such a talented finisher. He's got speed, he's got length, he's got touch. That is nice.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the screen. George passes to Leonard. And they're running. Here's Monk. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for LA. Passes it to Leonard. From deep, McGee with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. 5 on the clock. And that one, good.
Paul George.
George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
And the rejection by Zubats. Here's Monk. He's got 6. From outside, off the mark. Harden with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
So many advantages Kawhi Leonard has when he's inside. Size, power, strength. To the cup he goes.
Timeout called by the Kings.
The Kings with the timeout.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, he's bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Now on the court,
The kick out to Fox.
Get loud, let him hear it.
1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 14-2 run here. Basket counts.
Paul
George has got 17.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they're moving it up. The kick out to Fox. McGee is screen on George. Fox. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Sabonis is screen on George. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
George passes to Tucker. To the inside. And Tucker slams it in.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Leonard. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Clippers on top. Ending the second. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Plumlee. Russell Westbrook out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the 4-man position. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is called getting a better understanding of the game. How and when to attack. Len going to the free throw line.
There has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Barnes can't get it to go. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Man. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Sacramento with the ball. The 2023 season, DB, had a bitter end for the Clippers in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, Kevin, it is always difficult when the primary storyline for your team in a season is the injuries and the unavailability of your players. That is what cost the Clippers in the end.
Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook against Mitchell. Man can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Outside Westbrook, back to Highland. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In his short career, Terrence Vandors has been asked to play a variety of positions and roles.
And Kevin, that's a testament to his adaptability. He has started, he's come off the bench. One thing we know nightly, he's going to be tremendous with his energy and competitive spirit.
Mitchell kicks to Len. Duarte passes to Herter. Barnes sets a screen for Herter. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Mitchell kicks to Len.
2 minutes
shot on the way. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, he's had to play through some injuries, and it's taken some time to evolve, but we're starting to see Alex Lynn's talent.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And there's the pass to Duarte. Herter with a screen on Powell. Pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Los Angeles ball.
Clippers leading by 21. Highland with a screen on Mitchell. It's Westbrook with the drive.
Russell Westbrook.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Herter passes to Mitchell. Into the lane. No good on the shot. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Here's Tucker outside for George. From downtown, through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
You have got to have the right focus and the right reads in the pick and roll, and Paul George making all the right decisions right now, slicing up the defense.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Wiles against George. High post try. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Fox against Zubats. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
Fox with the steal. Shoots over Tucker. No good from the wing. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul.
Malik Monk.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Leonard jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
Kawhi Leonard.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Fox kicks to Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. They set the pick. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Monk, no one around him. They get it again. The kick out to Sabonis. And the shot is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Sacramento grabs the miss. McGee inside. He's against Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Something else that they've had working for them is a Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
McGee sets the pick for Monk. For 3, and the 3-ball is good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
It's stolen by Monk. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Sabonis' screen on George. Just 5 to shoot. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Spins. Here's Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And George kicks to Harden. Lyles against Leonard. The Clippers again turning it over.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 14. Stolen by George. Monk grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. And it's McGee with the jam.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by McGee. Monk against Leonard. Now, here's Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Leonard with the steal. From deep, George. The shot that time, not on target. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the... All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
this age of small ball and positionless basketball, it's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Back to Conley. Towns outside. No good on the three. Leonard looking over the floor. Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Edwards against George. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how? Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Double team on Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Westbrook against Conley. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Count it. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Conley. Down low. Here's Leonard. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. George passes to Leonard. Misses the three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Kicks it out Towns from downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 5.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
For 3, George sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Edwards. George with a steal. Westbrook, the pass to Harden. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational a talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
Here's Westbrook. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Leonard outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. 6 points for him.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Conley against Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now here's Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels, defended by Harden. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Gobert. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note. Nothing like knocking down that last.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Ali. Thank you. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Gobert takes it to the interior D.
Even against a good contest, Gobert stays committed, focused, and gets it to go.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
From deep, Conley. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And the jam by George.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden, the pass to Leonard. And Leonard powers it down.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Pass to George. Launches it from deep. It's George on the wing. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Shot clock at 6. Zubats with the steal. Here they come with numbers in transition. And the jam by George.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
And Minnesota calls time here. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, do you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you've got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
The Clippers in the lead. Right side, Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Westbrook against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Towns down low. Leonard defending. They grab their own miss. Gobert from outside the arc. The shot by Towns, no good. Here are the Clippers. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Leonard gets the bucket.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Edwards, plenty of space, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Leonard outside. Leonard going in, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley, pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Clock at 6. Towns double team. And here's Edwards. Shoots over Harden. Edwards can't hit. Harden against Conley. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Out to the right wing, outside Milton. Back to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
And they're on the break. He pulls it. Deflects the pass. Milton with a steal. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Highland with it. Picked up by Reid. And the basket by Highland.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
passes to Reed. They get it back. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Highland. Powell. Minnesota with a rebound. On the wing, Milton. Checked by Tucker. Milton passes to Anderson. Milton surveys the floor. Reed for 3. Connects from downtown.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now. And when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Highland.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Just put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Lays it up and banks it in. Highland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Anderson passes to Milton.
2 minutes remaining.
Anderson with a screen on Highland. Kicks it out to Anderson. On the take. Plumlee pulls down the board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, Clark, P.J. Tucker has really made a name for himself and done that on the defensive end.
I just love his story, the journey that he took to get to this point. I mean, he circumvented to Europe for several years, became a three-point shooter, and defensively is where he hangs his hat, and that's where he's made his greatest impact, doing the dirty work to help championship teams win.
Reed finds Milton. Back to Reed. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Tucker with a screen on Milton. Highland. And the layup is good off the glass. Highland's got 8.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Steps back. Here's Alexander Walker. Checked by Tucker. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Milton against Highland. Tucker with a screen on Milton. And Highland, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Highland. He takes it in. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Milton passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Milton. Over Highland. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Clippers. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Clippers in the lead. On the floor for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5.
ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Towns double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here comes the break. And then Harden with the jam.
And you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
So it's the Clippers now. 6-point lead. Westbrook against Conley. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. George against Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 6 rebounds in the game. George passes to Harden. The 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
And finished off by Westbrook.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Towns a screen on George. Towns outside. McDaniels passes to Towns. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Superb focus from the big man, Carl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And he jams it home with authority.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Leonard outside. Harden against Edwards. Back to Leonard. Takes the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Towns a screen on George. Towns outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. 18 feet out. Basket counts.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Los Angeles. There's the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out, Towns. Over to the wing. From deep, Conley drills it from deep.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer. And the clock's going to expire on him. An impressive all-around win for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Leonard. And it's good. 2 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Conley. Up and in on the layup.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Now here's Harden. It's George on the wing. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They have to feel. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Oh, we get to see, Brent, two of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk, and it's Sabonis in at center. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Fox, no good. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Fox. Murray is screen on Cup. Fox inside the line. It's rebounded by Towns.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And when Gobert's making a move to the bucket, it's best to just stay out of the way. There's a lot of momentum behind the big fella.
So, Brent, after a 16-year playoff drought, the Kings made the cut before losing a very gritty first-round matchup.
What an unbelievable series, Kevin, that was against the Golden State Warriors. I mean, taking them to 7. Ultimately, they came up short, but they've got a ton to be excited about moving forward.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Fox. Sabonis' screen on Cup. Fox from outside. Another miss by Fox. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's Michael Conley with a 3. Conley's got 5.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Monk. Edwards against Monk. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5 to the paint. The kick out to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley, the pass to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up the lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one is playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
McGee's checked in for Sacramento. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Timberwolves leading by 10. Conley with it. Outguarded by Fox. Gobert with a screen on Monk. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. McDaniels passes to Conley. 5 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They never want to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. So the wing on the left. Edwards against Monk. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Out to Conley. Fires away from way outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Fox with the steal. Pass to Monk. Back to Fox. For the three. The putback. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Now, here's Monk. McDaniels defending. The tray. That shot missing. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Timberwolves. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
Not stopping Jack Gobert from there is right around 100%.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report.
What a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Monk, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And finished off by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Over in the corner, Barnes. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And Monk's got to continue to stay aggressive. Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to McDaniels. Sabonis with the steal. Fox against Gobert. Monk. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Malik Monk.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
Edwards passes to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around and finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Edwards against Monk. beyond the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards drives in.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
1:06 left here in the second. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Sabonis is screen on Conley. Back to Sabonis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That one is off.
Sabonis is an unselfish player. You can see it in the actions out there on the floor. He's trying to get the best out of both himself and his teammates.
Alex Lenz checked in for JaVale McGee. Conley against Fox. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside, Fox. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. And the pass to Edwards to the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Barnes passes to Sabonis. Back to Barnes. Sabonis sets the pick for Barnes. Kicks it to Len. Fires the three. Good on the triple.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
For three, Edwards. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Alex Len out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Barnes, and at the three, the small forward. The kick out to Towns. Passes it to Conley. Towns, a screen on Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Sabonis' screen on Edwards. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier for us. Kevin?
Yeah, a rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, a prerequisite now is for NBA players to shoot the three. Fox really working on improving in that area.
McLaughlin, the pass to Brown. Here's McLaughlin, and stolen by Barnes. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Fox with the steal. Barnes outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Barnes. In the corner, it's Sabonis. The wide open look here for Fox. Another three for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Nice move. And it's Fox with the jam.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Hilton the pass to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Lyles.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Talk about guys, Brian, who can fill those gaps out on the floor. How about Trey Lyles?
Trey just getting more and more comfortable at carving out that reliable role player. Not only is this guy smart, he's also fearless. He'll throw himself into the game. Well, Slow-Mo has some remarkable handles. A point forward, it's got some nifty dribble moves.
Milton against Mitchell. Pass towards A. Minnesota with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. Brown the pass to Anderson. Puts the move on. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Anderson finishing through contact. I'd like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Laguia's screen on Brown. Towards A, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Pass to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Alexander Walker. No good there. The Kings have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Kings have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. So he comes up empty at the line. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Herter's got 7 points here in this quarter. Edwards against Herter. Gobert with a screen on Herter. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
All right, listen, coming off the court. Come on, get out for your Timberwolves. All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
And a deep 3 from Fox.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare you.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Barnes outside. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Towns. Finished off the break. 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Kings. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. Crosses over, driving to the basket, and he sinks the layup. Fox has got 12 points here in the second half. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Conley for 3. Out to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Monk. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Towns penetrating, and Towns throws it down.
Alert play by Towns. Mindful of the clock, saves that possession.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Barnes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Edwards looking it over, drains it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Monk kicks to Sabonis. Barnes outside. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 8. And now here comes Conley leading the break. McDaniels finds Conley. Back to McDaniel. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
It's Edwards on the wing. Monk defending. It's stolen by Monk. 1:44 left in the game. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Off the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to McDaniels. Here's Towns. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
I like seeing Murray be assertive in close, using that 6'8" frame to his advantage.
The kick out to Town. Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Murray.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Fox, no good. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.